Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So as usual, starting off with Euro USD, I still have this wedge drawn in, wedge breakout, and you can now basically see that there is an inverse head and shoulders here as well. So I think what we can actually do is just delete the wedge. We know we've got a wedge there. Let's just get rid of some of the noise. We had this pin bar last week. Pretty much yesterday was quiet, obviously, with the US on holiday. And we've opened the morning with a bang here, a pretty solid bar. But these are the levels we need to get through. So it's 121,400, it's 121,567. Those are levels we need to get through to the upside. You need to take a long, hard look at this chart at the moment. Look left here, look at all this chaos here. And we're back in the area of chaos. So we need to clear that area before we have a realistic opportunity here. So inverse head and shoulders is here, there it is there, there's your shoulder, there's your head, and there's your right shoulder. If we drop down to the hour, you'll see yesterday pretty much on cue because it was a public holiday in the US, so that's pretty much what happened. Nothing transpired. You can see clear range here that we're in, so that's 121,400 and 121,159 the downside. So what do I expect? Trend is up. You can see that's pretty clear. Look at the moving averages. Trend is up. Nothing really to worry about on the oscillators just yet. We are heading towards the level, which is critical. So pullbacks are to be bought. So I would watch 121,400 first, and then I would watch the bottom of the range here as well, which also makes a bit of sense. Often when there's a public holiday, price will come back and test the levels that were in sort of the public holiday trading session. So 121,159, and I can actually fine tune that a little bit higher to this kind of area here, which hadn't been tested. So that's 121,188. So I'm looking for a pullback, and then we're looking to buy into that. US dollar, Japanese yen. So this is there's a bit of diversion between the dollar Japanese yen and the euro dollar. So you would expect this to be falling, but it's not. I'm a little bit wary of this at the moment. So you can see oscillators are starting to group to the upside, and also on the daily. So I'm a bit wary of tracing this long. I think you're coming up to an area of resistance here, and that is 105,651. Now, a couple of things here. So we've got a confirmation of an upward trend here. Moving averages are starting to move far apart from each other, and the divergence is never good. So you should be waiting for a pullback and then look for the long again. I think that's the logical thing here, but it is in diversion with what's happening with Euro USD, and we'll have a look at Aussie dollar as well. But something is not right with this chart. So let's just park it for a second. We'll come back to it now. British pound, Japanese yen, strong trend up. We're going parabolic at the moment, so you can see if I draw my trend line underneath here, you can see how we're staying with the moving average, and then we are diverting from it quite drastically. Look at the groupings here of my oscillators right at the top. That is extremely overbought, so I would expect some kind of a pullback shortly. I don't know why specifically this chart this morning has been a bit of a mission trying to get data coming into it. And then you wait and wait and wait, and nothing actually happens. Right, finally we have some data. Okay, so you can see running sideways, and then strong break on Friday, strong move yesterday, and an even stronger one today. So pound is definitely on the move. I'm looking to buy into this, but not at these areas. You can see we've basically been overbought for most of yesterday as well. So I'd want to see pullbacks, and I don't know if we're going to get that. That's already 0.5% move. It's a 700-point move up. So yeah, We do have a gap down here. It's going to add another level here. So logic dictates some kind of move down to 146,637 would be interesting. But looking at the higher time frames, I'm a little bit concerned about that. So I think that one we will just wait a bit longer. Aussie dollar, US dollar. So this is going to be critical here. It will come back to US dollar, Japanese yen. So we had this range or channel flag. We've broken the upside. This is a really strong uptrend at the moment. Oscillators are indicating we are back in overbought territory. And I'm just going to put a level up here. That's kind of the area we're in right now. So that is 078001. So if you look at this, we have Aussie dollar, US dollar, we have Euro, US dollar, both trending to the upside. And the logic is that US dollar, Japanese yen should be trending to the downside. So both these indicating weak dollar. Here we're indicating strong dollar, weak yen. So I'm a little bit cautious here with the dollar pairs, just looking at these three pairs at the moment. So logic is we are trending up. You're looking for a pullback, you're looking for structure, and you're looking for a move up. And I would say 077836, and just look at this other one as well. So 077890 is an opportunity. Then we've got 077736 as an opportunity. And there will be one even lower down, which still constitutes the uptrend, and that's going to be all the way down here. And there's a little bit of a gap below there as well, which is 077534. So that would be a decent pullback for an opportunity to buy into it. So I think pretty much going to set this one out. I think Euro USD offers a good opportunity. US dollar, Japanese yen, we're coming up structure, so pullback should be bought, but I am wary that suddenly this thing's going to turn and follow suit with the other dollar pairs. So that's why I'm pretty much just sit on the sidelines with that one. Euro British pound, something which is trending in the right direction. It's been a long trend. I mean, we should have been scalping quite a bit of money out of this one, and we're now sort of accelerating at the moment because we've broken through the structure. We've got some weekly gaps to the downside. So 086524 is the first weekly gap, and the second one is 085996. So you need to get those on your charts, because I have a feeling that's where we're heading. We're going to be closing those gaps sometime in the next month. So just come to the hour, and you'll see yesterday public holiday, just a slow grind down. And we are now we're oversold for quite an extended period of time. Obviously I want to sell into this, but I don't want to sell down here. I want to sell higher up. So what we'll do is get your two levels in. So you do have a gap here which will act as a magnet as well. So 087385, draw the gap in. So that's another option there, which is 087485, and then we have this area here of 087186. So any pullback into that structure will get me short again. Okay, we're still stuck in this channel, and I don't see us getting out of this channel anytime soon, not until we've got some things done. Okay, British pound, New Zealand dollar, what a drag. It's okay. So we had a channel drawn in yesterday, measured move, some structure fairly close to where the original measured move is. And look at what's transpiring at the moment. Look at my oscillators as well, indicating that we need to be careful. Personally, I think what we actually need to do is take a cleaner look at this. Just get rid of all the noise. And there's a bigger picture here, which is there and there, and that's would be something along the lines of that, which should come to the beginning almost. So bottom line here is just close the structure out a bit. Look at this chaos that we've had over the last couple of months. You can see we've just sort of ranged around here. Granted, we have created a new high, but I have a sneaky suspicion we're looking for a move to the downside, and that basically would make sense. We've just only got the crossover now on the moving averages, so it would make sense to have some kind of an attempt to the downside. So we've got a wedge target, okay, but we also have a fairly strong level inside here. See all the interaction here, and that is 1.90768. Let's just get to the hour. So yeah, you can see we've broken below the swing low here as well. So I have a sneaky suspicion we are going to be heading to the downside at the moment. Confirmation of that is really only going to be on a retest of a breakout. So right now on the hour, that is going to be right here. But look a little bit left, you can see there's another one here. So this is a solid area here that we're at the moment. So break below 191976 and a retest of that will more than likely get you some downside. Could only be as low as here, 19768. If that goes, then you can expect the measured move all the way down to 189347. So I think sideways action here on the higher time frames is pretty much on the cards. Anyway, looking, markets all over the place at the moment, so I think there's a lot of noise coming out of Europe and the US at the moment around the vaccine, actually around the globe if you think about it. So there's some positive news. There is the negativity starting to dwindle as we start getting to grips with the vaccine rollouts and things like that. So you can only assume that it's we're going to start forming some kind of a base or some kind of structure to get some better longer term trends in the market for a few currency pairs. So you just got to be patient with that and wait for it. Last thing on this, sorry, which I need to just share with you, is just bear in mind that it could be the start of a channel. So in other words, run back into this area that I've given you down here at 190768 and then continue bouncing to the upside. So just bear that in mind as well. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me at the moment. Hope it helps, and if I do see something, I'll drop it on the Telegram channel for you, and we'll catch you bright and breezy tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.